Alright everyone, we are back with a little bit of World of Warplanes. Seems to be one of my new favorite games. It's been around for a while, and I never thought that I never thought a free game like this would be any kind of fun. But it's fun. It is tremendous fun. I'm having a blast.
Show me what you can do, pilots. Let's roll.
Let's roll. What? Who's shooting at me?
We've taken over the forward airfield. Nice work.
My god, where are these guys coming from? Can't even get out of there. I need to just fly like around the outsides. Is there like a crosswind? Why does my plane keep doing that?
Well done. The plant is ours.
Alright. Well, I'm trying to stay away from all the crazy action, and I want to like hit it from the outside, because I keep getting roped into this air battle with like too many dudes. Oh, we got this one too. Nice. And I think maybe my plane is just not. It's just not all that. What is this guy doing over there? See, I'm gonna go for some ship, and then that's where I'm gonna mess up, and it's gonna like shoot me down. It's like on the mountain or something? What is this? Why don't I see it? It's like showing on the map. Alright, let's just go for that sucker over there. Oh, I don't even have any bombs left. What the hell? Reload that shit, dude. How am I gonna attack this base? There we go.
Receiving reports about rapidly deteriorating weather conditions. Support will be unable to reach you. Do you read me? Over. Step it up. We're losing the battle.
Oh shit. Whoops. Oh my goodness. Damn mountain.
We cannot support you any longer. The storm is too heavy. Do you copy? Over.
Yeah, I copy.
You've done what you could.
Damn.
Go back to base.
I doubt I'm gonna get any money out of that crap. Just go back to battle.
You are approaching the area of combat operations. Be ready.
My phone was making noises. Alright, what do we gotta do? We gotta kill this thing? This plane's really, like, maneuverable, I guess you could say. I just, like, touch it a little bit and it turns all weird. Look at this shit. What is it doing? I'm not even doing anything.
Be advised, the enemy is concentrating forces near the airfield.
I don't have any bombs left. Shit. Damn, that boy had some firepower. Hey, Rich Lord, how's it going? What games do you play, Rich Lord? What games are you into?
The enemy has control of all key objects. You cannot leave it like that.
Damn, there's a lot of planes over here.
The enemy is about to win. Push harder.
Who the hell's shooting at me?
You've done what you could. Go back to base.
Defeated. Not yet, huh? Not yet. Nice. Let's get it. I'm just killing a little bit of time. We're just waiting. We're just waiting on this game to start up all the time.
Attention! You are entering the combat zone. Get ready for battle. Good luck.
All the time in the mountains, huh?
Pilots, get ready for action. Let's go.
We're gonna take this airbase first. What is that? It's like a hot spring, or maybe where they're dumping their nuclear water. Let's take it out.
Be advised, the enemy is concentrating forces near the airfield.
Oh, they're way up there. Jeez Louise, no wonder I couldn't find them. Huh? For what? No, I'm playing a game. Can't do it. Can't do it. Yeah, I don't. Nope, I don't care. Nope. Oh, there is a crosswind, that's why. I can see it in my tail, you see that?
Hang in there. You'll soon be cut off from support. I say again, support will not be available.
Nice.
We're waiting for your return.
Nice. That was a little iffy. Alrighty. Again, this is a very slow game because it takes forever to start and get going. So there's that. Are the boys on? Come on. Huh?
Attention, you are entering the combat zone. Get ready for battle. Good luck.
Alright. We finally got some tropical weather, guys.
Show me what you can do, pilots. Let's roll.
Holy smokes. Oh. I had a feeling that was coming. Oh, this guy came from behind and did that. These guys fight so high up. Those are my guys. Why did it show their health? It's weird.
in there. You'll soon be cut off from support. I say again, support will not be available.
Oh, I knew it was gonna get me. Man, my wingman didn't do shit.
The enemy is about to win. Push harder. We cannot support you any longer. The storm is too heavy. Do you copy? Over.
Yeah, I copy. Alright, we're losing. We're losing, you guys. You need to step it up. Step it up, you guys. Any planes over here? Yeah, should have known.
The enemy is almost defeated. Make a final push.
Oh my god, there's a lot of planes over here. What do we do? Should I go after the thingies or the planes? Let's go after the base.
Great job today.
Cool.
We'll be waiting for you back home.
Alright, oh, and second place on my team. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Oh, I have to pay. No, I don't want to pay for that. Shit. Get out of town with all that nonsense. Let's get in there. Alrighty. Well, let's see. Do we have any stories to tell? Hmm. There's a time in Afghanistan when we were on a mission, and the mission was like deep in the middle of Afghanistan where it's like nothing is there, just a bunch of villages and like powdery, fluffy sand. Like it was so powdery that our Humvees couldn't even go through it. It's how powdery it was. Like we were literally like breaking axles and CV joints and all that. I don't know technical car terms, but like we couldn't even repair it. Like we had to dig holes to be able to get underneath the Humvee to be able to fix it to get out. But anyway, we're in the middle of nowhere and we drive through this valley that we used to call Death Valley because there was like mountains on both sides and it was a very narrow path. I mean, it was like the most nerve-wracking drive we ever did. And then we see this guy at the top with like a RPG pointed at us, and we were told do not engage unless you're fired upon. And we're thinking one shot and at least at minimum one Humvee is going to be gone, meaning like all the troops in there, like 4 to 5 guys. But he never shot, and I think that the theory behind him never shooting is because like imagine you're like this villager in a remote part of Afghanistan and they haven't seen US troops either in a really long time or ever. And so to them, we probably look like it's like an alien invasion. Imagine like all these guys in camo and helmets and these Humvees, and they're like, they don't even have cars. They've got like camels and horses and shit. And then we come over here. And then we come in, rolling in deep. Like a bunch of aliens. Of course they're going to be scared. But he never shot. And that's the crazy part. He could have, easily. But he never did. Then we got to like the town we wanted to be in, and it was like felt like it was jam-packed with like people that didn't want us there, which makes sense, and the Taliban. And we had gotten tons of threats against our lives. Like we were basically told that we may not make it out of this mission type thing, and 200 Taliban were approaching us and all kinds of stuff. And we were just like, I mean, maybe 30 dudes, 20 people total. And but we got out of there, and there was a couple of moments where there was like a standoff type thing. But I think it was all very like just the unknown type of thing. Like they just had never seen us, and then we've got guns, and obviously they've all got guns because it's like Wild West, you know. Everybody in Texas has a gun, so you know, it's all the same, I guess. So, but they never shot, and luckily we never shot. Otherwise, it could have gotten bad. Like if you're in a village town square and they've got guns drawn at you, you've got guns drawn at them. One wrong move and it becomes a gunfight. And super close quarters. Like we were surrounded by just like villagers. Like it was like a village town, so there was a good number of people, but they had never seen us. So to them it was like, who are these guys? Everybody was very curious. But it was fucking scary, especially because like I speak one of the languages, and so some of their languages kind of derive from similar languages, like language structure, so you can kind of tell, like I can kind of tell like by context and just knowing a little bit of their language, I could tell what it was they were saying, and so it was very sketch, big time. Oh, my wing is messed up. But yeah, it was super sketch. But we made it out of there. I was there with 10th Mountain from New York. Who's shooting at me? So yeah, that was that mission was, we were escorting some of the delegates of the Constitutional Lawyer Jirga, and the reason the Taliban were so mad was because we had put into their laws, helped them put into their own laws, that 20 or 30% of the government had to consist of women, because women just had no they had no presence in the government. And so I wonder what happened to all those ladies that joined up. I wonder, once we let go of Afghanistan, are they in harm's way? Did they leave? Come on, dude.
There's a heavy storm here. Unable to proceed. Returning to base. Do you copy?
Oh, finally. So yeah, that was a mission, because they were, I mean, even a lot of the people that weren't even in the Taliban were pissed off that the West was forcing them to have women in the government, when women there couldn't even go shopping without an escort. When we got there in '03, the very first mission, or the very first week that we were there, like, some lady ended up getting, like, pew-pewed for going to get groceries for her kids, and she was a widow. Her husband had passed away, and so there was no male figure, and they were not happy about that. So yeah, it was that kind of stuff, you know. But I do worry about the people, like the Afghanistan people that we served with over there. they basically were supporting us. I mean, they were nice people, never any issues. I think maybe one time an interpreter was like lying about what the locals were saying, and they were kind of trying to like smuggle whatever across the border. And so the interpreter and the local got in trouble. I don't know what happened to him, but he wasn't an interpreter for long. But aside from that, I mean, a year and a half I was there or so, and not one time had any issues with any of the Afghan National Army or the interpreters. And then I want to say the U.S. helped a lot of them come back because, like, the locals, the Taliban, everybody that had seen all their faces, they knew what who their families were and all that. And so the problem you face with that is that they're no longer, they can't stay there anymore. I mean, once the U.S. left and the control was no longer there, then they were in danger, and they were promised, like, hey, if you help us, then we'll give you asylum in the U.S. That was what was promised to them, and a bunch of them did come here, but now this current administration is like, screw you, and they are deporting them back to Afghanistan. And I'm like, that is crazy. Like, how dangerous is that? Like, these people risk their lives. They would come on missions with us with no gun, a helmet, and a bulletproof, like a flak vest. And then now we're going to send them back to the people that were terrorizing them to begin with. And they know. Like, those people know who they are. Where are they going to go? Like, they can't go back to their villages. So it's pretty crazy. It sucks. I've had my same phone number for I don't know how long, and my same email for God knows how long. And so I had some like interpreters that knew me through like people I served with, and they would like reach out and be like, hey, can you help us get out of here? And I'm like, man, I haven't been in the army for a long time. Like, there's no way that I can get anybody out. I have no pull. I don't know anybody anymore. Oh my god. That guy is... What the hell is that guy? That is some plane. Oh, he's down too. Yeah, buddy, go to hell. Although there was scary moments in Afghanistan, for the most part, it was a very eye-opening experience. I think that it has definitely shaped me for who I am. You know, my service in Afghanistan is what helped me to become more like aware of people's struggles around the world. And that's kind of why I'm like so vocal about like the people in Palestine and stuff, and how the civilians are being bombed mercilessly for no reason. It's just, you know, we can say all day long, oh, Hamas, 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 but they're civilians. Like, it's not Hamas. They're not Hamas. So yeah, it's pretty shitty, but But then again, even when I was in school, you know, I really felt for the Jewish peeps. Um, for the Holocaust and World War II and all that, it was bad. I'm about to die. I'm about to die. I gotta. Oh my god, bro, get off my back, man! Can't you see I'm talking here? Alrighty, I gotta go find that guy that was shooting at me like an idiot. This is a nice map, though. There you are. Man, he's fast.
Receiving reports about rapidly deteriorating weather conditions. The fort will be unable to reach you. Do you read me? Over. Our airfield is under enemy control. We need to retake the initiative.
Nice. That fool thought he's gonna sneak up on us like that. There's somebody else here. Aha.
Victory is in sight. Keep it up. There's a heavy storm here. Unable to proceed. Return into base. Do you copy? Supremacy achieved.
Nice.
Victory is ours. We're waiting for your return.
Alright, well. Ooh. Nice. Okay, let's have that. Well, this is I'm sure you know by now, this is a veteran-owned channel. It is Black Hawk Broadcast Network, and supporting channel is Military Broadcast Radio, and for equipment support, we've got Tech for Troops. And anybody that's come in the live, watched, shared, followed, thank you so much. Thanks for supporting. I really appreciate it. This is a hobby. This is not a job. So I just want to have fun with it. You know, that's why I'm not buying anything. All these people are trying to sell me like promos and outros and intros and all that. I don't need it. I'm just here to play games and talk a little bit of shit and just, you know, that's it. Tell you the truth, it's kind of like kind of helps with like PTSD and stuff. It kind of just feels like you're like in another. This guy just ran into the mountain. What the hell? Kind of just feels like you're back with the boys. There's some camaraderie in gaming with friends. That's why you'll see like, oh shit, I almost clipped the wing on that one. Oh, there's a whole fight up there. Shit. I knew they would come after me sometime. Who's shooting at me? Somebody was shooting me from behind. But you'll see videos of like guys that have been gaming for years and then they like meet up or something and they're just like, it's like they feel like they've known each other for years and years. That's kind of how, that's a little bit of the feeling you have when you've served with somebody. Because you guys are all together like almost 24/7 kind of, you know, like you have weekends off and you'll go do things, but a lot of times the people you serve with are your friends, and so even your weekends are with them. You work with them, hang out with them. I mean, you're with them. You're basically, it's like 24/7 almost, you know. That's why I'd mentioned in like one of my podcasts, I don't remember when, but that like people will go to like college for 4 years and all they do is just wear like their college gear. So just imagine like, why do military people wear so much military like influenced gear? Like my polo is like, you might not be able to see it on the stream, but it's got like, it's like subdued camo, like black with dark green camo. From far away, it just looks black, but a lot of my clothing is kind of like that because it was such a big part of my life for 7-8 years. So oh, who's this guy? Oh, I hope I didn't pick a fight with the wrong guy. think I picked a right with the wrong guy. Oh shit, yep, I knew it. I'm sorry, buddy, let me go. Oh my god. Picked a fight with the wrong guy. Let's go back in. This is day 1. Technically, this is day 1 of this game. I'm not doing bad. I'm not doing horrible. I'm not running into any mountains. And I'm going after this idiot. Again, like an idiot. Yeah, sucker. But he'll be back, and then he'll be gunning for me, and then I'm done. Because I think one more kill. Yeah, there he is. Damn it. Let's just go after him, you know? Fuck it. Let's go from above. Oh, there's a guy up there. Shit. No. Oh wow, again? Dude, these guys are just too good. I don't know if my plane just sucks. A bunch of people will get on these games and they'll buy the planes and they'll buy like the guns and ammo and all that. I don't want to buy it. I don't buy shit. I mean, I buy stuff, but I don't want to buy progress. I do not want to buy game progress. Maybe let's go grab this. It's still not completed, I think. Okay, got it. Good.
That's it. There's no way to break through for you now. You're on your own. They've almost got us.
What do you mean on my own? Everybody's dead? What? No, they're right there.
We're in control of all plants. It's half the battle.
Nice. Oh yeah, we're making light work of these fools now. They took one area back. What are you guys going over there for? Oh, there's a guy right there, that's why. Nice.
We're waiting for your return.
Alright, let's see if I'm able to get anything. Nope. Nope. I don't want to go down this path. I don't want to go here. Fighters? Multi-role fighters? Maybe I need a fighter. Let's go back to the hangar. What do we have here? Multi-role. Multi-role. Okay. Okay, I need to... I think I need a regular fighter. Yeah, let's go down the fighter path. Get a freaking fighter. Okay. Is this it? Fighter. Alright. Now let's upgrade this bad boy. Okay. This is going to be way different because this plane is going to be way slower. Not as crazy as the one I had, but we got to get that fighter path. I think that those are the planes that are like beating me in the dogfights. If you guys want to see more of what we do, what I do, you can find me on TikTok as well, Black Hawk Broadcast Network. Just be warned, I am anti-genocide. So make of that what you will. But I feel like it should be America first. If that's wrong to say, if somebody cannot say your country first before any other nation, there's a problem. There's a serious problem. You know what I mean? I'm not saying we should mistreat people, but what I'm saying is we should not be funding the mistreatment of people. We should be supporting our own people. Like there's a town in Texas, I think it was San Marcos. It was sending $4 million a year to Israel for no reason. And the mayor and the town and everybody were like, they were like, hey, listen, we don't want to spend this money on another country anymore. We want to make our schools better. And Greg Abbott called them anti-Semitic for wanting to do better schools for their own constituents. The people paying taxes wanted their own tax money to be spent in their own town. Like what? And that's, you call that anti-Semitic? That's weird. I find that to be weird. Like that's strange. To me that's really weird. Like they're my tax dollars, but let me go use them around the world somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm against sending American dollars to other countries, like any country. Like if we were like, everybody was like filthy rich, the entire country was like filthy rich, the way Israel is, then I'd be like, yeah, we need to help the poors. But we got plenty of poors of our own that we need to do. Oh my god, how did I survive that? Ah, too many dudes after me. But yeah, so if you run across my channel, if you run across my stream, if you get to my socials, you're gonna realize that I am anti-genocide, and I feel like the people of Palestine should be given human rights. So that's my point of view on that, and I am a U.S. Army war veteran. I have served in war. So unless you've served in war, if you have an opposing opinion and you have not served in war, kindly go fuck yourself. Thank you. Thank you so much. Because it is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Oh shit, oh shit. Alright, like, so if this maneuvering can't get me away from these guys, what the heck will? That was the plane that I had. Oh, are you proud of yourself? I have like paper wings. Alright, we're back at it. I'm trying to get to that fighter line, you know? But I can't get there if all these guys keep beating me up. That guy's hauling butt. Like, there's no way I'm gonna beat that guy. Even my bullets are slow. No, dude, come on. Yeah, I'm letting my team down. Every time I talk about it, I get shadow banned on Tickety Talks. My viewership goes down drastically anytime I talk about being anti-genocide. Like, you've got to be okay with us murdering everyone. Can I land this thing?
Hang in there. You'll soon be cut off from support. I say again, support will not be available.
Oh, I was trying to land it. I don't think that this collision was warranted. I do see that I was landing it. That guy didn't do shit to me. I hit the ground, dude. Don't pretend like you did that.
There's a heavy storm here. Unable to proceed. Returning to base. Do you copy?
Yes, I
They've
copy.
almost got us.
let's just go after some planes, even if they're gonna kill me, whatever. There's a lot of these guys over here. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna fight those guys. Where's another paper plane guy that I can fight? What the hell? Dude, come on. I'm not even doing anything. Are you happy about yourself? Okay, let's return to the hangar. Clearly we need to buy another plane in that line of fighter jets. Oh, it won't let me. Okay. Alright, well, you listen. Guys, today was a serious stream. Sometimes they're jokey streams, sometimes they're serious. But right now, too much crappy shit is going around in the world. So that's the crappy shit I'm gonna talk about. If you don't like it, tough. You don't have to follow. You can unfollow me, really, honestly, I don't care. But it is my opinion. And I don't think that we should be doing what we're doing. So, thank you for tuning in, and I will see you next time.